I don't really care who Rob dates, but having Chyna over at my house without my knowledge is disrespectful.
I never really talked about this until today. You know, me and Kim, we were really good friends. You know, like I was on her show and all this stuff like that. We lived in the same community. And then her little sister started, you know, talking to Tyga, which was kind of crazy because she was like underage. And everybody had kind of came at me and started attacking me. And it's like, nobody's seeing like the betrayal that was like going on behind my back of me talking to somebody, Kim, and then her little sister, which she has no control over, you know what I mean, started talking to my fiance, and then I get attacked.
Just won on all charges from Blac Chyna on defamation and on interference of a contract.
Blac Chyna has officially had it with the Kardashians trying to take full custody of her daughter, Dream, and she went off on Khloe. It turns out Khloe has been going around telling people that she's Dream's new mom. Apparently, Khloe has manipulated her brother Rob into thinking that Chyna and her mom Toni are terrible influences for Dream and that he should seek for full custody so Dream can spend more time with them instead. The reason why the Kardashians are going this hard to snatch Dream from Chyna is because Dream is the only Kardashian kid left who carries a Kardashian last name, and they want her all to themselves. I mean, with the way that Khloe has been parading that little girl around, you think she's the biological mother. Now, for those of y'all who didn't know, there have been rumors going around for years now that Chyna hasn't been actively involved in raising Dream, and that Khloe is the one who usually does the parenting when it comes to the maternal side of things. It has gotten to the point where we barely see a photo of Khloe and her daughter, True, without seeing Dream. Apparently, when it's time for Rob to spend time with Dream, he just pushes her over to Khloe, and this has made Khloe think that she is Dream's second mom. In fact, she publicly admitted this in a confessional scene from Living with the Kardashians, in which she said the reason why she makes time to be so heavily involved in Dream's life is because she feels it's important for Dream to have a good maternal example in her life. A lot of people felt like this was a shady thing for her to say because she doesn't feel the need to do this with any of her sister's kids, but when it comes to Chyna's kid, all of a sudden she feels the need to overcompensate and put her attention there. It's almost like she thinks Chyna doesn't possess all the qualities of a mom, and she needs to step in and fill that void for Dream.
I feel like I'm like a third parent for Dream, I guess. I mean, I do know how important it is for Dream to have a great maternal influence, whether that be from me or her own mom or whoever. It's important, and wherever she gets it from, she gets it from.
Khloe has revealed that despite spending so much time with Chyna's daughter, she actually didn't have a relationship with her. She didn't even express any interest in ever having a real relationship with Chyna, even though she hangs out with Chyna's kid every day. She said she didn't care about being close to Chyna, especially after Chyna sued them for $100 million.
Rob and I are crazy close to one another. I mean, we've always been, but you know, I do not have a relationship with Dream's mom. It's just hard to have a relationship with someone when they sue you for hundreds of millions of dollars.
In case y'all forgot, back in 2017, Chyna filed a lawsuit against Kris, Khloe, Kim, and Kylie for allegedly messing with her contract at E, which caused E to cancel her show, Rob and Chyna. The lawsuit came after Rob posted explicit pictures of Chyna on Instagram and accused her of cheating, substance addiction, and alcohol addiction. Chyna claimed that the Kardashians' influence over E cost her millions of dollars because not only did they cancel her show, but they messed with her endorsements as well. Kim was eventually dismissed from the lawsuit, and the rest of the family was later cleared of defamation charges in 2022. Chyna didn't make a dime from this, and Kris actually countersued and demanded for Chyna to pay them back for the $400K they had to spend on legal fees. Not only did she lose that case after 5 years, but she also lost $400K. Child, I'm embarrassed for her. But going back to Khloe, she and Chyna had tension even before this lawsuit. In fact, she was going around making similar comments about her being Dream's second mom, and people dragged her to filth for it. That's why she even included Chyna the second time she spoke about her relationship with Dream.
Probably more than an aunt.
Less than a...
Just a third parent.
It's amazing.
I'm the third wheel.
You're not
most
the
things-
third wheel.
Most things
You're
in life.
like the wheel that makes the car move.
It doesn't help that Chyna's mom, Toni, is always on the internet talking down on the Kardashians and spreading some wild conspiracies about them. In fact, just a few weeks ago, Khloe got into it real bad with Tokyo after someone made a weird comment under her IG post comparing her to Tokyo. Now, Khloe had basically posted something about her doing some charity work, and the person was telling her to be more like Tokyo and help people without recording it. Mind you, Tokyo has been recording her charity work too. That's how people even knew she even does charity work in the first place. Anyway, Khloe wasn't here for this comment and she responded to defend herself, but Tokyo didn't take it well and decided to slam the entire family for being demons. The person said, "Y'all over here enjoying while Dream's grandma is feeding the homeless," to which Khloe responded, "Else chooses to show or keep to themselves, but personally, when people fall on hard times, I don't feel it's right to publicize that for my own personal pat on the back. Highlighting a charity or an organization that may need some awareness is one thing, but I don't feel comfortable highlighting people when they're at a low point in their lives. To each their own. I'm only speaking for myself." Tokyo accused Kris of trying to get Chyna to sign some documents, which would have stopped Dream from inheriting anything in the Kardashian/Jenner family, but she stepped in and advised Chyna not to sign those documents. And let's not forget how the entire family turned on Chyna and left her for the dust once Kylie snatched Tyga from her and started parading him around. Chyna was very hurt by this because she was delusional enough to think they genuinely liked her, when the only reason they were tolerating her was because she was helping them get some credibility with the Black community.
I never really talked about this until today. You know, me and Kim, we were really good friends. You know, like I was on her show and all this stuff like that. We lived in the same community. And then her little sister started, you know, talking to Tyga, which was kind of crazy because she was like underage. And everybody had kind of came at me and started attacking me. And it's like, nobody's seeing like the betrayal that was like going on behind my back of me talking to somebody, Kim, and then her little sister, which she has no control over, you know what I mean, started talking to my fiance, and then I get attacked. And it's like, how does that work? Yeah, so and then what makes it even more wilder is like even the whole thing with me and Rob, like after that, because Rob would like hit me up on the DM, and I'm like, okay, what do y'all want now?
So
like, what
it
is
felt almost like...
It was like, what are y'all trying to do to me now? Like, dude, why is your brother in my DM? And then I started talking to him, and I'm like, okay, like this guy's like actually really cool. And like the type of person I am, if anybody meet me, like I always want to help and like give like a lending hand, especially if I know like you got something. I'm like, you know what, you get up and do your thing. You know what I mean? Like you could pop out or do whatever it is that you want to do, and I'll help you. And that's how that happened. And then we just fell in love, and then we had dreams. So I mean, it's crazy as things like may seem like in the beginning. Like I'm just glad that I was always like relaxing, calm, because now I have my Kingy and my Dreamy, and they just really help shape like the women that I am today. And I'm so grateful for them. I love them.
That's beautiful.
Once they ditched her, she somehow got Rob to date her, and once they were locked in, she got pregnant. And since then, they've not been able to get rid of her. Whether they like it or not, she'll be forever linked to them. And it's even worse that the daughter she has is the only one with the Kardashian last name. Child, even Tristan Thompson sees the value of Dream and goes around calling her his daughter while barely acknowledging his estranged biological son. Oof.
Dreamy, I have two daughters. Their names are Dream is my oldest daughter and True is the second oldest. Those are my two girls. And I miss you guys so much. I love you guys.
Anyway, Chyna is officially sick of everyone trying to gain custody of her daughter and calling them theirs, while simultaneously disregarding her. She made it clear that she is the only mother Dream has, irrespective of what anyone has to say, and that she'll no longer keep watching them take ownership of Dream. She said, "Dream has one mother, Angela White, and one father, Robert Kardashian. I usually don't speak up, but I'm done. Stop all of this clout chasing involving my daughter. As parents, we have joint custody, and we also have a beautiful, healthy co-parenting relationship." A lot of people supported her because they felt like if she doesn't put her foot down, Dream will grow up listening to Khloe more than her, and she'd be pushed out of her own daughter's life. One person said, "Claiming someone else's child as yours when their parents are alive is weird. It's one thing to say you love them like your child, but to claim them as yours, that's weird." Another person said, "I've been peeping that Khloe has been hella disrespectful to Blac Chyna as Dream's mom. Basically, she has acted as if she were the one raising Dream when Dream clearly has a very involved and present mother in her life. I wouldn't be surprised if Khloe was doing what she was doing because Dream is actual Kardashian and she is not. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do you think about Chyna banning Khloe from claiming Dream? And do y'all really think Khloe is trying to take custody of Dream? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other messy video.